This week's video was produced by Eamon91. The sequel to this 80s horror franchise takes place hundreds of years in the future. In the future, the Earth is left in ruins and is now uninhabitable. Thankfully, all the money humans spend on space exploration paid off because they're able to travel to outer space to extend their lifeline. Speaking of survival, one of the bad guys' victims is brought back to life by a team of scientists. That's the good news. The bad news is that the same team of scientists also managed to bring the monster back to life as well after they selected as a test subject. While running tests on both subjects on the spaceship, they run a lot of psychological tests to get inside the subject's head. You could tell by the lab rat's reaction that horrible memories from parts 1 and 2 in the franchise still make the character feel some type of way. There's a lot of crew members on the ship, and you could tell most of them are going to die before the credits, which is sad. One of the members of the team is a high-tech futuristic android. In a Pinocchio type of way, she looks like a real human, and it's not until you see her insides that you believe that she's really an android. She's not the only example of the freaky crap that happens on the spaceship. There's a lot of mad science going on. The main lady explores the ship and finds these disgusting alien abominations in some tanks. At first, you're like, ew! But then you're like, thank God, after a female character shoots up the tanks like da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. The crew members think about sex more than their actual mission. Their hormones is what leads to their downfall. The villain is being experimented on, and all of a sudden, it's able to escape. If all hands were on deck, maybe they would have stood a chance. But they were too busy fornicating and let the bad guy get away. First, the bad guy freezes the human's face, which is more cold-blooded than the Rick James song. Then the monster attacks the man that was busy having sex, and his death is so gruesome. His lover could barely keep her composure after she sees the dead body. The villain starts hunting the survivors on the ship one by one. After the strongest soldiers have failed, the woman leads the weaklings, and she's their official last line of defense against the scum of the universe. Even with the strong female leads, the team is no match for the evil creature. The monster is right on their tail, and it looks like everyone is about to die to death. The black guy steps up, and whoever said black don't crack never saw a black guy get attacked by a horror movie villain. The black guy with the bloody face sacrifices his life to allow his teammates to escape. The plan only temporarily works because the team has to fight the final boss, which is an upgrade compared to the previous smaller sized creature. The upgraded creature attacks the android, and it's obviously not a fair fight, so she doesn't stand a chance. The group realizes they're not going to be able to beat the beast on physical strength alone. They'll have to play mental games on the creature, and when they start doing that, the audience is able to look at the bad guy's sad face, and you kind of feel sorry for it a little bit. Then the pretty lady comes in to distract the villain with her beauty. As soon as the bad guy peeks down to stare at her cleavage, boom! A small hole is pierced into the side of the ship, and the pressure is way too much to handle. Everyone hangs on for their dear lives. But one of the characters doesn't hold on tight enough and is flushed out into the vacuum of space. Then kapoosh! We get an explosion, and after that, Earth pops up on their radar, so they change their coordinates to go there. The characters are blasted to Earth, and when they hit the atmosphere, it looks like they're going to be burned alive. But the characters survive, and that's why the studios were able to make 2 more films in this cinematic universe. Those are 24 reasons these movies are the same. You agree? Yes, no, maybe so? If not, politely share your thoughts in the comment section below, and click the subscribe button for more 24 reason videos.
Best elevator music I've ever heard.